wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gab. We are sitting here watching some SmackDown, although nothing's happened yet. That's Delete the I am Travis, and we're also watching some Caitlin Clark. I had to ask Alexa if Caitlin Clark was playing because I don't know her team or her city or any other team.
Right.
But I got it.
Huh, that's funny.
She's playing. I was looking for some sort of sport. She's dominating. She's got 16 points at the half. Or 13. Funny. Maybe it was 13 points at the half.
SmackDown's just starting off with what happened last week with Roman, guys, and the bloodline stuff. It's going to be part of everything they do forever and ever, forever.
Because that's really all there is.
That's all they can do, I guess. We have people in the chat. Janelle says, hi. Hey, Janelle. Sophie's in the chat. Brandon Stevens is out there. Chris Akani's with us. And Robbie. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight. Sophie says, RIP AFA.
AFA. Anthony AFA. I don't know. No idea who that is.
Sophie says, Linda McMahon says, Vince could die any day now. Brandon says, Wrestling Gab, hey. Hello. Chris says, hey, guys. And then he says, AFA is still not dead, but daughter said any day. Oh, shit. Tiffy time. Yeah, it is Tiffy time.
What's cool about that is Nia won the Queen and Homeboy won the King, and they're both world champions. Like, you don't usually see that.
Right. Oh, look, just coming out on a thing. There's you go.
Wheels on it, and they're pushing it.
It's fine.
That's funny. She's in all white. That's pretty cool.
Sophie said AEW announced All In next year, taking place in Texas, but it is taking place in July, not September. Robbie says, what are you telling me tonight? I'm not telling you anything, Robbie. Year? All In.
Oh.
And it'll be in July instead of September. Sophie says Roman Reigns tweeted that AFA died. This episode of SmackDown isn't that far from me, but I wouldn't have anybody.
Why do we keep saying AFA?
I don't know who AFA is. AFA.
Oh, Alpha. He was one of the Samoans. Alpha, I think is how you say it.
Oh, hi, Cat.
It's Alpha and Fatu or something like that.
Oh,
I think.
Okay. Let's see. Sophie said that this episode of SmackDown isn't that far from me, but I wouldn't have anybody to take me. Didn't Nia Jax lose weight? I don't know.
I don't know. She lost her belt, maybe? I don't see it.
It's probably up there. She's going to get it in a ceremonious way. Chris says, Kay, at least these guys don't have to big her big ass up like they had to do in 95 with King Mabel, a.k.a. Big Daddy V, a.k.a. the world's largest love machine, Viscera. Sophie says, rest in peace, AFA or Alpha or AFA. And Quentin says, next year, Texas is the home of AEW All In.
So All In is going to not All In, right? So they're not going to be in Europe again?
Doesn't sound like it.
Or was that All Out? Maybe that's All Out.
I don't remember. Whatever.
We're going All Out. We're going All In. I can't remember.
Robbie's like, all white at the black shows. Nice. And Sophie says, AFA of the Wild Samoans. And Chris is, okay, so Alpha did die, and it's Afa and Sika, the Wild Samoans. Mm-hmm. Rebecca's in the chat. Hey, Rebecca says, hey, yeah, Nia Jax's crown is pointy. Sure is.
Just like her heart.
Brandon
All
says,
In is
hi,
in Europe
Gab.
this year, so yeah, they're going to be in Texas. I guess they're doing that because WWE might be doing something there. Taking all their people.
Right.
Looks like knives. They told her that. Style's more
like destruction.
I wonder who made her a little helmet in the back with cardboard and spray paint.
I don't know. Maybe she did it herself. She's like, I want to have craft night. I'm going to make my own crown, bitches. It's going to look like this. Oh my god. That's so great, Daya. Oh my god, it's the most hideous thing I've ever seen. What? What's your problem? What?
He has all sorts of problems.
Get your eye. Oh, let me get this side. Oh, look at that.
Bow down before the one you serve. Uh-oh. There's the
Oh, for her
start.
to bow down?
They're going to rush this, I guess. I didn't think they would rush it like that.
So this is at least extra All In and All Out will be a couple months apart. Tony Khan said All In will take place in London in 26. Robbie says WWE just mocking the belt. Do you wish she had a crown? Who says I don't have one, Robbie? Can't you see it? Hello? I always am wearing a crown. Chris says Tiffy doesn't want to bow?
Well, of course she doesn't.
A new
The
hit
Europeans
song.
have no problem bowing. They like to bow, but an American has a hard time to bend the knee.
What the fuck, dude? What's your problem?
He's looking at
What?
he attacked Indigo tonight, or today. It was pretty funny.
Why? What did she do to him?
She just dodged him.
Oh.
But he was playful. She's
So if
like, started crying like crazy.
That's funny. Sophie says Tony Khan did hint in an interview that AEW will take a new event in London next year. But isn't it hot in Texas in July, though? Yeah, it's really hot. They should have it outside.
They
Chris
should.
says, damn pretty zesty singing, worse than Jillian Hall. Remember her, Travis?
Oh, yeah. The golden pipes.
Oh, great.
She had the great lungs and the beautiful voice.
Did she slap their asses?
Yeah. Dance break. Look behind her. Look behind her. There you go. Nope. Did her tit fall out? Pretty sure it fell. Yeah. Like, her tit fall out?
Dumb. Chris says, oh, great. It's Tits, a.k.a. Me Chin. And
Yeah.
Chris says, cute look from Jade. Oh, she coming out to you?
Tits McGee. You're ruining everything.
Oh, Robbie says, oh, do you not joining in with a dance break?
Is that Mums?
Maybe. Sophie says, so there's a chance WWE could take SummerSlam in London next year with the AEW All In not taking place there.
Right.
Chris says, oh, hell nah. They trying to make Mello a playa. Haven't they been?
Yeah, they try to make him cool, but it's not going
Chris
to
said, a
work.
cute look from Jade.
Yeah,
Oh,
she looks really cute.
what is that with their golf look tonight? Goodness. I don't know what this new fucking fad is with Demure and Mindful, but it's fucking lame and dumb.
Well, I know what Mindful is, but Mindful
Well, I know what Mindful is too, but they've been pulling this crap off for a while.
I haven't heard it.
It's on the stupid TikTok internet shit. All these dumb women doing it. It's fucking weird.
Somebody in the back opened the door. They're like, straight back. Dude,
Nobody cares.
You're a
Like,
foot shorter than all three of them.
oh my god. And they all have better men than you'll ever have.
You might have some good men one day.
Be careful.
I'm sure he definitely likes the men. Mm-hmm. Maybe even the young boys.
This girl says, oh, hell no. They're trying to make Mello a playa. And Sophie says the former person behind YouTube died from cancer. Robbie says the last people they had singing the anthem was Crimes Against Music. Sophie says London SummerSlam will be interesting. It's good that they might give London SummerSlam first before they give them WrestleMania.
They should, right? I mean, you got to try it out over there. You don't want to not sell any tickets to Mania. Have to give them away to Germans or something. But if you're going to do that, just give them to the French. The French rock the place. Not a huge fan of the French, but they did rock the place when their wrestling pay-per-view came.
Did they? Harley's in the chat. Hey, Harley, been a minute. Says, hello, everyone. Hello.
Hello.
Chris says, so happy Maestro's got 2 sweeps. Going to continue to take out the trash as we will fuck up the White Sox. Also got my Verlander jersey in the mail today. Definitely will wear it all the time.
You should get his wife's jersey. It's way cooler.
Sophie says, AEW is rumored to host a pay-per-view in Australia next year.
Cool. Hopefully they don't do it at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Is it rumored from Trust Me Bro?
Oh.
Or is
talking
it
to
real
Trust Me,
rumor?
Bro?
I don't know.
That's
It says
cool.
it's rumored, so I just figured Trust Me Bro.
I love Trust Me Bro.
Usually that shit comes true, so.
Well, there's Trust Me Bra and then there's Trust Me Bro. So it depends on your source. I've got a couple sources, so it's fine. How do you feel? Better. He's like,
Oh, Buck will solve your problem.
he's
Look at
like
him.
the dog of like bad contractors.
We'll find him. And we'll take care of you, brother!
Where's your big-titted wife? Didn't one of those two die? The wife or the dog? For some reason, I thought one of them.
I think she died from
Did she pass
cancer
away?
or something,
Aw.
but I think they divorced before.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe she was in debt or something and she didn't want to pass it on. Sometimes people do that before they die.
I have no idea. Yeah, she died in 2019.
Oh, sorry. Watching the basketball game. Girl knocked it down. Damn, Indiana's kicking this other team.
I think they were going to get a divorce, but they ended up staying together.
Going through the big D and don't mean Dallas.
It's funny because he's only 5'7". It's hilarious.
His son is the creepiest looking human on the planet.
A little bit.
Like, I used to go over and hang out with the neighbors every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And his wife had, like, a huge crush on the son. Like, a huge one.
Really?
Like, all she ever talked about was how cute he was. Oh, he's so good looking. This is 20 years ago almost. Well, 12 years ago or so. And I go over there, I look at the dude, and I'm like,
That
he
one?
looks
The
like
one,
a
like, the big
hammerhead
ears?
shark. His
That-
eyes are over here.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. I was like, look how far apart his eyes are. She's like, you ruined it for me. She's like, I've never noticed that before. I'm like, you didn't notice his eyes? Like, you couldn't even look into his eyes. You'd have to look into one eye at a time.
Right.
At least he's not like Shawn Michaels when he cries, his tears are all ziggy-zaggy down his cheek. Oh, Eli Manning was there. Oh. So all the celebrities came to that too.
That Fanatics Fest?
Yeah. So like Tom Brady was there. He came out to Hulk Hogan's music. The dun dun. Because you could do your own entrances and stuff. So they had like all sorts of celebrities coming out, and it was way cool.
Gross. Tom Brady did that? It's
Yeah,
disgusting.
he likes Hulk Hogan. That's awesome.
I'm not saying it's not awesome he likes it. It's just gross that he ruined Hulk Hogan's music by coming out to it because he's gross.
One of those belts wouldn't be the worst thing. Like a jazz one.
Yeah?
They weren't $500. You might be able to get them for a little cheaper than that, but
Maybe, right?
Need the Jaguars to win the Super Bowl so Triple H hands the players WWE belts. Here he comes. The average one. They call him him, but he wrestles like a her. Carmella Hayes. He tries to be cool. And it just comes off as that weird, like, little guy energy, you know, like, when he walks into a room and you, like, just look over and it's like the circus music's playing. He's like, I'm so cool!
It's like, no, you're not.
This old guy.
He's giving him a show. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna hurt himself? Is he gonna do magic?
No.
Oh, he's a contortionist?
How about we watch?
He's gonna dance? He's gonna go through a... Oh, he's gonna balance.
I wish I had balance in my whatever he is. Unless he's like 40 and just had a hard life.
Oh my god. That was so amazing.
I know. That was cool.
That was just... How did he do that?
Oh no, he's gonna do another chair.
How did... Good God.
Is he gonna do it again? Look at this. Oh my god. How dangerous is this? You know this is live and not fake.
He would never do something he hasn't done 500,000 times.
Oh.
Oh God.
He stuck his leg
He's
out.
a goddamn liberal man. Jesus Christ.
Looked like he was peeing on a tree. Look at his shoes. They're like tightrope shoes.
Well, they'd have to be.
He's got some color still on the top of his head. Unless he dyes that weird patch of hair. Which I doubt he does. No way. He's going 3 chairs high. He's lining it all up.
Sophie says, we're only a few weeks away from SmackDown move to the USA Network. And Harley's like, yeah, sorry, just been very busy. No, you're okay, Harley. It's just good to see you. Sophie says, how was AEW Dynamite this week? I think I was in here for a second.
It was all right. I don't remember it, but I'm sure it was good.
Harley says, really do not want to see this match again. Sophie's like, so that basketball player is hinting wrestling in the WWE. So he says, every time these two wrestle, it has been a banger. Chris says, why the fuck are we giving this dipshit a smoke-filled entrance? Fuck off this jobber Mello. Sophie says, WWE now has championship belts for college basketball. I think I killed a mosquito this afternoon.
How many, though? Do they have every team? That seems like a lot of teams. Isn't there like 100 and something Division I teams? I want another. Florida.
Yeah. Chris says, I wonder if MJF will continue the Hogan parody after All In. Like, will he turn into NWO Hogan or come out like Hogan playing guitar with title?
No, I don't think he's going to do that. And the reason is because he's trying to, like, defamate is the word. Hogan's character, because Hogan was iconic. And he's like a very liberal type person, so he doesn't like America. And so he's using the America gimmick as a heel gimmick. And so the NWO one wouldn't work. It wouldn't be ironical because he would be a heel. So he's trying to use the good one to be the bad one. That's it. That's what he did, is climb chairs.
Yep.
He's like, get out of here.
Oh. Whoa. Whoa.
Is he going to do anything else? Oh, no, more chairs.
Oh, no, it's a stand. Oh, no, it's a chair.
This is unrealism.
Unrealism.
This guy has 5 chairs.
Basically, what Travis is trying to say is MJF is a twat. Literally, he's just a twat. Like, there's nothing cool about him at all anymore. It's just
That's rocky as
lame.
shit.
Sophie says HBK hinted at surprises for the CW era of NXT, and Chris says he's called him, but we all know that the Fiend, aka Bray Wyatt, was literally called him. And Sophie says, I thought the Olympics was over. It is. This is a halftime show.
This is a halftime at the Caitlin Clark game.
Women's Major League Basketball, National Basketball League.
Yeah, the
stuff.
WNBA.
So he says you kind of see the TV on your briefcase. Yeah, but can you make out what it is? Do you know exactly what's happening, or is it just flighty, whatchamacallit, lights that give you a seizure? Chris says, I'm sick of these trapeze act BS, little WWE jobber, but the future is bright if we get the right puzzle pieces. We have Obafemi and NXT, Braun already there. If we keep Drew, get Moose over there from TNA.
That would be nice.
And all we need to do is bring Wardlow over from AEW. Then we still have Gunther. Also bring in Brian Cage. Somebody says, yeah, for every team. That seems like a lot. It's a lot of college basketball.
Might as well bring in the
Team
Luchasaurus, too, and change his gimmick.
Yeah.
Because people might not even know who he is if they, take the mask off. And
Sure.
And he's very, very good on the mic when they let him talk.
Chris says WWE just need to play the right chess pieces to make all the big guys. Sylvie says there is a report Tony Khan might extend one of the Lucha Bros contracts to a year because of the injury time.
Yeah.
AKA he doesn't want to lose them to the WWE. Sylvie says what else is on that distracts you guys?
This is the Indiana Fever game. He did a handstand.
Wow. That is just
Wow.
crazy.
He did it.
The phenomenalness is totally there. Now he's got to get down without breaking a hip.
Let's drop it.
He's like, I am what I am. Sophie's like, no. Chris says, but the sad thing is that even if we get the big guys, there's only 2 years gap of the big guys, then back to floppy shit. Also forgot to mention we will have Mark Henry's son, another big guy.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you don't just need big guys. They have to be talented, too. To me, it's what you do on the microphone. And so size like Seth Rollins works. Like, I don't mind Seth. I didn't mind John Cena.
Haha! He did it.
He did.
We don't like you Betty's in the chat. Hey, Betty. Says, I'm going to AEW for my first show.
Woo!
Cool beans. That sounds awesome. Awesome.
Who are you looking forward to most seeing?
It's the weirdest thing I think I've ever seen in my entire life.
Like,
And they put it on TV for people to watch.
that old dude?
Thinking that it was cool.
It's not really on
And
TV.
it wasn't.
It's commercial free because it's the WNBA channel.
But still.
So if you were, that would have been like commentary or whatever.
You had to literally watch that and sit there through that whole thing if you were there. Watching this weird old
it's a
man.
halftime show or whatever.
This weird old man.
1,
Do some
2,
weird
and
shit.
3. Oh, shit.
Are they going to let Carmelo win this time?
Didn't he win it last time?
No. He's 2-2.
I thought Andrade got cheated and lost.
No.
I'm like 99% sure he lost last week.
I'm pretty sure that he just got schooled by Jade in the back that he's 2-0 to Andrade.
Yeah, I mean, he would have lost. I'd like to see Andrade win. I like Andrade more. I'm not a huge Andrade fan. But anybody's better than this fucking circus midget. And why do I have to have all these circus midgets? Like Daniel Bryan I had to worry about for fucking a decade and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm like, now it's this dude?
Chris says, plus we'll eventually have Joe Hendry and Logan Paul as the smaller guys like Cena. Chris says, is it safe to say, Paul, will be like Cena if pushed right, or will Ospreay will come to WWE and try to get over like Paul? Not to mention if Kenny Omega jumps ship if he gets better.
They're so old. I mean, they could show up, but I think they both have 5-year contract, just like MJF. And you're talking about 40-year-olds when they show up. And so if they get there at 40, they're kind of like Damon or whatever his name is, the guy that was just world champion, Damian Priest. He was 41 when he won the title.
Yeah.
That's what he is now. Either that or 42 now, but he was 41 when he won the title.
Chris says, but the future is limitless, no pun intended, with the women, the NXT women, all can be main roster.
Yes.
They are garbage. Some of them don't get me wrong, but they hot.
Yeah, I mean, they could definitely flood the main roster with the women, and if they wanted to make it like a 50-50 scene. As long as they keep that champion off the main roster, I'm okay. Whatever her name is. Gail Kim or something.
Who?
Just the main. She's the champion in NXT. I don't know what her name is.
Roxy?
Roxy.
They let him have a win.
Mm-hmm.
Gross. You know, they do have to realize that most of the crowd does not give a flying fuck about this guy.
It. Triple H watches it.
To know that he is trying to push something that is not working. And I would like to know, like, how the people that are over him, like, don't come up his ass and go, what the fuck are you doing pushing shit like that?
Oh, shit. Andrade.
Good for you, Andrade. Kick his ass, Seabass. Kill him. Kill. Just kill him. You should kill him. Just murder him.
Nobody kills people.
Rip his little ponytail off. His little weird bun he's got back there. Yeah, because they want Andrade to kick his ass because he's garbage. I hope he poked his eye out. Oh, dang, it's still there.
Yeah, he's still got eyes.
He should have shivved him.
Solo Sequoia in the back. Sequoia, not Sequoia.
Sequoia. They're saying OTC. How dumb.
It's so dumb to say OTC. I will never do it. Ever. He's either the tribal chief or he's not.
It's true.
Not the original. Man, WWE, like, the people that watch it are so gullible sometimes. It's just like the championship reigns, like, or the main event. Main event, WrestleMania Night 1. Don't be gullible. Like, use your brain. The bloodline sucks without Roman.
Mm-hmm.
He is the tribal chief. We already know that. He was the tribal chief for like 4 years.
They want Roman, but it's not going to happen. They're getting this lady, the quitter face. Look.
I got Caitlin Clark on my TV, so I'm okay.
It's just a whole shenanigans of retardness tonight for SmackDown. Congratulations.
She's not a quitter.
No, she's not. Even when she's bullied and everything else that's been happening to her since she started.
Phoenix putting points on the board right out of the gate.
Excuse me.
Hometown hero. Where's she from? Oh, Orlando. She's one of those Orlando hoochies.
Well, since she dances around like that, she does look like a hoochie.
You ain't nothing but a hoochie mama.
And a quitter. There you go.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no, not the mysterious Blair Davenport. So mysterious.
I just wish there was some matches.
They're like, let's make
right
fetch
now,
happen.
I wish I could just leave.
Right? Like then. And 30-minute break.
We'll see you guys in about 20 minutes. Blair Davenport.
And the quitter. Fuck. They're like, we want to make fetch happen. It's going to happen, guys. No, it's really not.
Look, Salt Lake's going to be on there on the next bunching.
Yep.
No. Oh, yeah, Salt Lake top. Glendale, Arizona. Should we just buy tickets to all of them? Be that guy in the front row?
And not show up. Just buy the tickets and not be there.
No. Take
Give
some
them away
weird
to
flag.
people in the area.
Is that dude? Brittany Grimer?
Probably.
Or Brandon Grimer, whatever his name is. Right there.
Probably.
I don't know what team he's on.
I don't know what team he's on either. Guess he cried.
Whoever that is very tall.
Very man-like. Very manly. Don't hit me.
Pull up. Pull up.
No.
Oh, she didn't pull up. She's taking it to the hole. 5 seconds. That's a violation.
What? There's no such thing as violations.
Oh my god. And they wonder why she doesn't have more assists. She might be on the worst team that the league's ever seen.
Well, of course she is.
Every time they catch
she
the
was
ball,
the best player, and they're the worst team, so they got the first pick.
That's true.
What? Hello? Like, although probably almost every single one of the women's basketball teams is the worst, but she's on the worst of the worst. Let's put it that way.
I'm just saying. Oh, there's 3. She missed it though. I'm just saying because like when she passes it, they miss it, and she still gets like 10 assists a game.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do you get so many assists? And they're like, well, she turns the ball over all the time. It's like, well, that's because her teammates can't catch.
That's very noticeable. I've noticed that
that's
with
a turnover. That's a straight up turnover.
I noticed that with most of the women. That's totally traveling. There's no way that wasn't fucking traveling.
That was a great turnover on the other girl. She picked her pocket. Huh. See if it's a foul.
Travel.
You can take 3 steps.
No. Travel.
No, she made it. Cooper, I wonder if her dad was a Laker. By the way, there is no wrestling on.
It's a commercial break of
breaks.
stupid. They had some dumb lady come out. We're waiting for the mysterious Davenport to show up next.
That
It's
hasn't
so
happened yet?
mysterious.
I figured the match had already been going for like a half hour.
It hadn't. It hadn't even started. That's the most horriblest part of all. It hasn't even started yet. And they're boring us to tears.
Oh, turnover again. Labor Day. Oh, yeah, that was just a flat-out turnover.
They're just standing there. What are they just standing there for? They're just standing there like, oh, look, she's got the ball over there.
I'm going to throw the ball at the hoop.
Whee.
Oh, I missed.
Oh, no! How How did that happen?
But not like by a little bit. Like when you hit the rim and you throw the ball, it bounces hard. Here she goes. She's gonna do it again. Watch. Throw the ball.
Oh, I made it in the basket.
That was like a sky hook. Yeah, that is that girl.
Congratulations, man.
Brandon.
I'm Amanda.
She formerly resided in Russia.
They should have left her ass there. Fuck that shit.
They traded her for the Merchant of Death.
I know. It's so dumb. Like, you better be fucking thankful, you dumb cunt. Like, lots of thankfulness better be happening out of your face.
Dun, 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 dun,
Chris says, oh, fuck no, Vincey is back. Yeah. He's got to yak a lot, and they, like, have him talking this weird, like, words. His font's weird. I don't like it.
He's still the jobber that he was.
Good God, these are the kind of people. What? This is what they have for their quote unquote cheerleaders. Is this
I think one of them. I think one of them was like a teenager. There's a couple dudes.
There's like more than a couple. They're
like on the girl on the very end down there. I think she's a little kid.
Maybe.
A little blonde if they keep scrolling down.
That right there.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm 18. I'm an adult.
Bring out the old guy and the chairs.
I'd rather see the fucking chairs than this shit. Like, what the fuck is that? They're like, we're so cool.
That one's obesity. That one's got old gray hair.
I just don't understand. They're like, we cannot have
pretty. They can't afford it.
Can't have pretty people be our cheerleaders.
They can't afford pretty people.
They're like,
oh,
no.
the mysterious one! Wearing black, but she forgot to match her
They're like, we got
drawers.
the drill team.
She forgot to match her drawers to her top.
What the
like, it doesn't even make any sense.
Maybe the top is red and black.
She's sort of not very
She's
easy
wearing
on
a jacket.
The eyes, is she?
She's got her jacket on, Travis.
She's not very easy on the eyes,
no,
is she?
she's not. She's not at all. She's not pretty. Chris is like trying to make fetch happen. They rebranded him, so now they think he's cool.
He's still the same old nothing.
Chris says, oh yeah, Blair Davenport time. Hey, I like her, man. I'll give her a chance. As she reminds me of Jamie Hayter, LL Ospreay's sloppy seconds.
Yeah, I mean, I get the Jamie Hayter thing, but I'm not a Jamie Hayter fan either, so, but I do understand the appeal of Jamie. And, of course, I want Davenport to win this match.
Blair is mysterious.
Hey, there she is. I was to speak of the devil.
Hey, good. Look, it's that little tiny girl that What's-His-Face is all in love with. He's a commentator on NXT. Sick old man. What a disgusting display of grossness on his part.
I have to talk to Trust Me Bro, but I did hear rumors that he was banging her.
I wouldn't be so fucking surprised at all.
She started at 16.
Yeah, sounds about right. They groomed her. I'm like, it's the only way she could become. They're like, we'll make you champion.
So cool.
Don't worry. We're going to make you a champion. Chris is like, oh, fuck no. They actually brought that dumb cunt out there, Roxy. Yeah. Booker T's little love muffin. Yep.
I think Davenport just hurt freaking Naomi. Let's see if she's okay. But she went to knee her in the stomach and kicked her knee.
Oh.
And then she fell.
Oh.
And her knee is wrapped. No, maybe not. I thought I saw something wrap under there. Nah, she's fine. She should have shook it. Oh, the rear view! It's over!
Well, the other
Oh,
one
no, she
won't
didn't
be
pin
able
her.
to do that. She doesn't have an ass. She's got flat pancake butt back there. Nothing.
Yeah.
She's mysterious.
She's got a mysterious missing ass.
She's mysterious. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
She's mysterious.
She could hit her with a crotch.
Make her hit herself. Make her hit herself. At least the Quitter's wearing her hair all natural tonight again.
Yeah.
It makes her look way cuter.
Way better, yeah.
I personally like it way better when she wears her hair natural. I think she looks way cuter.
So Blair just stood there?
But she's still a quitter.
What kind of fucking wrestler are you?
She's
She
wrestling
just
with a
stood
quitter
there.
who doesn't even know what she's doing most of the time.
Naomi's like, my tits are out.
Like, I gotta get my boobies back where they belong.
These are all natural. Well, maybe you should tape them down then.
Chris says, yep, I saw her on Raw Promotion Booker T Wrestling show. She was so young, so creepy. They sexualized her so much because she faced women who were hotter than her. Yeah, that's gross, dude.
No,
like I
that's
said, they
that-
groomed her. That's
That's
nasty.
that jealous one, that Deonna Taurasi.
She's the jellyfish?
Oh, yeah. She's the one that was talking shit about Caitlin Clark on draft day and all that.
What a dumb cunt.
She just ran into her at, like, full speed.
Somebody should trip her and then cut her. Bitches don't play, you know.
Diana Taurasi. is her name.
Stab, 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 bitch. Stab, stab, stab! Robert Borney's in the chat tonight. Hey, Robert.
Oh, there's the fight.
What's up, Robert?
There's the fight. We knew it was going to happen. That's what you have to have. And that's what people said before. And there was a couple women that said, sign me up. Like, that are professional basketball players that had stopped
Like,
playing.
have your team actually stand up for you. Because it's bullshit. It's bullshit the way that they treat her. Even her own teammates don't like her.
Well, now they're starting to come
They
out.
better start
Well,
fucking...
Because she's good. And they're starting to realize that she's good.
And she's a team player. She makes them look good.
But that one girl, I can't remember what her name is, but she was an all-star and everything. And she's like, just sign me. She's like, I don't have to make baskets. She's like,
It's like, I'll hip check their ass and then I'll stab them.
I'll take it out. Like, I don't care.
Stab, stab, stab.
I'll have a purpose.
I brought my shiv with me, bitches.
She's a prison ball, Delita.
It should be.
What'd you say in the yard?
Stab, stab, stab.
Oh, she's kind of pretty, isn't she? The one in the white. Wrong team, though. We're an Indiana fan.
We've got the fever.
I guess that's, I'm going to have to remember it. It's the fever.
Robert said, hey, what's up? And Rob was like, hit G. And Robert's like, sorry for the late response. Oh, no, you're cool, man.
It's all
Did
good.
you have a good week? How was your week? What you doing this weekend, Robert? Robbie's like, hit herself, defo barf. Yeah, she should have made her hit herself with her hands because she had her on the outside. She should have been
Backbreaker.
like, stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Naomi's trying to get her tits in her shirt. She can't. So it's kind of funny to watch. Because she's literally wrestling like this.
Robert's looking great. Thanks for asking. Robbie's like, D, you very violent tonight. You chatting about Naomi? The quitter face?
No, we're talking about
Well,
basketball.
Travis was talking about quitter and her boobies. Yes, that's her boobs that he's talking about. But we're actually talking about a fight that popped out on the WNBA women's basketball.
Yeah, it was the Fever God, is it stuck in a loop?
No, they just keep showing it.
It was the Fever versus the Phoenix, whatever they are. Pokers? What's that say at the bottom?
Fouls.
Fouls?
They have no fouls. I don't know
Oh.
what theirs is. They showed it earlier.
The Phoenix
Mercury.
Mercury.
That's what they fucking.
Because they moved the needle.
Goddamn names. Robert's like, my week was, and don't have plans this weekend yet. I'm just glad to be off for right now. Awesome. Is your wife out of the hospital? Did your wife make it home? She doing better? She not sick anymore? Yeah, they all know about it with the mysterious Davenport.
Turn 0 around. I wanted to see if she really was pretty.
Mysterious.
Probably a lesbian. I think 80% of them are or something like that when I was reading it. I can't remember the number. Not that it matters, but.
It matters. It matters a lot.
So they're. What are they trying to call it? It's just obviously it's just a foul.
I don't know. Maybe they
didn't
are
hit
trying to
anybody.
figure out if they're throwing somebody out. Well, that Mitchell, she pushed the other one. She laid hands on her. She went, meh. to Cloud, and Cloud's like, she
Yeah, but
touched
Cloud
me.
hip checked her, so that's okay. Like 1 for 1. And
They're
then
like, I don't know. Should we give them should we give them a foul and them a foul? What? I don't know. We need to review the tapes.
double technicals. If either of you get another technical, you're eliminated.
Right. You get a yellow card, and you get a yellow card.
Ugh.
You get a yellow card. Like, you need to sit your ass down and listen. She does have a cute face.
I think so. Like, it's hard for me to see it. It's just well put together. Hey, Blair won.
The mysterious Blair
She's
Davenport
so
win over the
mysterious.
quitter. Without cheating? I wasn't watching.
I didn't watch
if she
it
was
either.
cheating or not. Sorry, my bad.
I don't care if she cheated or not. Looking like Seth Rollins from 2013.
Skunk hair. Ugh. Gross. Chris is like, yay, Blair wins. Yeah. Robbie's like, LOD, LOL. And Robert's like, yes, she's out the hospital now. Thanks for asking. Well, I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad. Robbie's like, they are all lesbians. Oh, that's a big statement. Travis read an article. It was an article that was written by a well-renowned journalist. And they took a survey. 80% of the women in the WNBA are lesbian.
I think it was 80, but it could have been 70.
I don't know.
But anyways, it was a high number.
But he did read something. It's not like it was just pulled out of thin air.
Because it was part of the reason why they hate Caitlin Clark. Because she's straight.
She's straight and a Christian and believes in God and has a dad.
And white.
Yeah, that's usually.
Although there is a lot of white girls in.
Yeah, there's like a blonde one right there running around. All she does is run back and forth. I haven't seen her do anything.
She's got to be a model.
She just runs down there.
Uh-huh.
And then she like does this the whole time. And then she's like, okay. And then she runs back down this way.
Yeah, they don't pass her the ball.
And then she just stands over here. See, she just stands there. She's like,
Because it's his zone defense.
I can do this. Oh, no, go over that way. Oh, I got it. Oh, I'll go over there. Okay, you guys are great. And then she's like, okay, we're running down this way now. And she just runs down here, see? And she just goes to the same spot. Oh, no, she went to the other side this time.
Oh, it's because the ball's on this side.
Oh, she's like,
she's
okay.
wide open.
Oh, my God, they sent it to... she drained it. Wow, it's a good thing we were talking about her.
Now we know what her purpose is. Eye candy. And buckets. You are a moron and a loser. Are they going 2-on-1?
I don't know, but KO is very excited about calling them losers and morons. That's exactly how I like to talk to those people, too. And then smack them in the chest.
Holy crap, that's 2 3-pointers.
Like this.
Look at it's only a 4-point game now. It was a blowout.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fever lost their edge.
Yeah, they forgot how to do their jobs.
Is it because Caitlin Clark's on the bench? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yes, it is.
That's why. That's weird.
You can't have your
That's
best player
suspicious.
on the bench.
That's weird. So it was like when SmackDown moves to the USA Network, Fox is going to replace it with random sports.
Hell yeah!
That's good. Random.
To the
is
yeah,
good.
yeah,
Hey, there,
yeah!
look, they're now showing it. Afa,
The Wild
and Noah.
Samoans.
They're showing that he passed away. There you go. Here's some remembrance.
They're not going to show the Hogan stuff, but this is who Hogan made his debut against. The Wild Samoans.
Pickle is in the chat, says Gabbers. Pickle, Robert says, yeah, I appreciate the concern. Y'all good people. Peace. When Pickle is like, where are you watching the WNBA? On the WNBA network. Just kidding, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
It's on Ion Television. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is on Ion if you want to watch it, because all Caitlin Clark games are televised.
Chris says, okay, now he did die. Here it is. Yeah, Chris, he did. It happened. He passed away.
They paved the way. Batista stopped training. He's all thin.
Mm-hmm. Feels like I'm frying a Big Mama burger over rice with some onions and gravy. Forgot what it's called. Something Hawaiian.
Awesome. I want a Big Mama burger.
Does it have pineapple in it?
They hit another 3. They're up.
Mm-hmm.
There's Caitlin.
Put her back out there. Chris says, wonder if Shane Strickland or McMahon, whatever, is going to show up at all in London. I don't know. Chris says, did you guys finally see Deadpool Wolverine movie? Funny stuff. No.
No, I won't watch it. I haven't seen any of them. I won't watch I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I just know I never will.
Yeah, Travis isn't a big Deadpool fan, and I don't know. It doesn't really interest me, so I probably won't watch it. Although I love Wolverine.
Old you? Or just the character? Hugh or the character?
The character. Wolverine. I like Wolverine.
So if it was a cartoon, you'd watch it?
Yeah, probably. But the ones about Wolverine.
Right.
More so than...
Just the X-Men?
Yeah. X-Men stuff's not too bad.
I don't mind it. I like that Xavier, whatever his name is. The brain guy.
I probably like the X-Men stuff better than I do the Marvel stuff.
Yeah, for sure. They
Chris,
only had a couple good ones.
Chris says, well, there is a meme of a comic book character named Gambit, LOL, the Raging Cajun, played by Channing Tatum. Yeah, I know. They've had a big thing about him. I guess he did really good on his Cajun accent, and so people are like, holy crap. But I guess it was, Picolis had mentioned it, it was, I guess he was going to be Gambit. Like, they were going to do a whole movie, and that's why he did such a good job, and then he just basically had a cameo, and that's it. Chris says there are tons of memes already on Facebook and YouTube of Gambit lines from the movie. But can anybody say what he's saying?
Jeff Foxworthy could. He's funny as fuck when he does that Cajun accent. Because his wife's from there.
Right.
And he talks about it whenever they go to visit the in-laws.
Mm-hmm.
It's just hilarious. Like, everything he says is hilarious. Like, because it's in the backwoods. They're deep Cajuns.
That's funny.
That's the one with the beaver. The story about the beaver.
Mm-hmm.
And it bit the guy's nipple off.
Yeah.
He's like, I guarantee that's the first time they ever had the word beaver and nipple in the same paragraph. Uh-oh. Oh, fell. The ATL. This dude's named a Metro, like the cell phone company. October 5th. Blood and Guts. Or whatever they're calling it. Is it Blood and Guts?
I don't know.
Oh,
Bad Blood. Now you know for sure what it is.
Yeah, for 5 minutes. Yeah, why don't you priority pass it, WWE? So much more. I changed a bunch of settings on the stream.
Yeah? How'd that work out for you?
There hasn't been one lost frame.
That's good.
I'm running it through the actual graphics card. I wasn't before.
Loco Moco. That's what it's called. Piccola Loco Moco.
It's like the locomotion, but with craziness.
No.
Yeah, locomotion. It's crazy. Sounds like crazy coffee.
It's a hamburger patty on a bed of rice slathered with bacon and onion gravy, and I think you put an egg on top of that too.
Okay, I'm hungry. I don't like you guys anymore. I already have a headache because of food.
Loco Moco authentic Hawaiian food. So it's an egg over rice and a beef patty over rice with a brown gravy.
She nailed that 3 at the buzzer.
Nice. Loco Moco.
KO! The prize fighter. I got a charger for that in the mail today, that monitor, so now I can use all 4.
Nice.
Yep. Because this monitor will work. Not the monitor, but the power for it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I tried it in there and it worked. So then I ordered one for this because I couldn't find any for that monitor.
Right.
So I just ordered one for this one. So now I have 2 for this one, but one of them's going to be for that one.
Nice.
This is the monitor you won't let me use.
It's terrifying because that drill's like right next to the screen. So if you kicked it, it would just break it.
I had that drill on top of. Did you see this bit I bought?
What is that for?
Hooks.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that cool? Or like eye bolts.
Mm-hmm.
You can stick them in there and then. Burp.
Nice.
That's what I was using in the attic when I was hanging those pole lights.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
I thought so. I thought it was cooler than the other side of the pillow.
Sure.
Holy crap! Everybody at home, talk about something fun. Make Talitha read. What should we talk about?
Oh.
Nice. How about Grayson Waller? Isn't it weird that Grayson Waller's on TV and nobody cares? It's one of those things. Like, I don't complain about him.
Right, yeah. Grayson Waller.
Like, he's just a guy, but
He's
I
just a
don't
guy there.
care that he's there. Yeah, I care that some. Oh, look at that, Ethan Page.
The NXT champion's
About
there.
time he's in WWE.
Chris says, I'm just ready to play Marvel vs. Capcom 2 arcade game as they finally bring it to the Switch. It's been unavailable for 15 years. Only on a Steam gaming app. Basically, best fighting game of all time.
So what's funny about that is I literally was going to just buy a
Steam?
a cabinet.
Oh, yeah?
Arcade cabinet that was that. It was either that or golf. And I asked her and she said no. She said no. So I'm going to build one, but with her permission. I'm not just going to build it, but I do want to build one. And you can build them for pretty cheap.
Right. It's just a matter of space.
I know.
Chris says, besides Super Smash Bros., it's so fun as Marvel vs. Capcom actually has Gambit in it. Was always my fave to play as a kid. That game came out in 2000. Oh, shit. All Ego Ethan Page in the house. That is a super a-hole segment right there. Here, Waller, Theory, and Ethan will be ultimate a-hole team.
All ego. You know what's funny is if I cherry picked out of all the people that have been in the AEW, these are the guys I would bring over. Ethan Page.
Right.
He was underused. I'd bring Wardlow. I would have definitely brought over Brooke Baker already.
Right.
But she
Oh,
must
yeah.
be under contract.
I'm sure.
There's no fucking way I'm touching that Daniel Garcia. Some people think it would be a good idea for him to be in NXT, but I just don't. I don't see it. Look behind him. Look behind him. Look behind him over here! That's such a Triple H thing. So if you ever watched NXT, so he must tell him to do that. Because in NXT, he had Keith Lee do that all the time. Like, come up behind him like a scary movie. But he does that quite often now on the main roster. And you've never seen it before. It is pretty sad about Vince. We wouldn't be watching wrestling right now if it wasn't for Vince.
That he's sick?
He's going to die, yeah. His health is deteriorating very quick.
Well, that's what happens when you ruin somebody's life for no reason. They usually give up.
That's from his wife, who's with him.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Chris is like, ego's down under. Pico's like, dang it, I forgot the fried egg. Yeah.
That's all right. I think I want that.
Oh, well. I just added a slice of cheese and barbecue sauce.
Oh, yeah.
I can. I don't have any hamburger.
Oh, yeah. Kevin Owens doesn't like to be superplexed off the top.
He doesn't?
No.
Did he say that in an interview?
That's what Corey was just saying. It hasn't happened to him for years, meaning that he doesn't like it. Oh, God. He's headbutting the shit out of him. Uh-oh, frog splash. Nope, cannonball. Swanton. Uno, dos, no tres. Rolls him up. 1, 2. Almost got a fluke roll up there. Or fruit roll up. Into the corner. Tries Waller over the top. Pulled his chin down right over the ropes. Grayson jumps in. That's it. Might as well count to a mill. Look at his farmer tan that he has. Like it's halfway down his arms are all brown.
That's funny.
Here it comes. Pop up. Power bomb.
Chris says bring in Obi
no,
Femi,
both.
Wardlow, Will
Right.
Ospreay, Kenny, Jericho, only promos backstage. Keith Lee, Lucha from AEW and from AAA. I'll bring back Alberto Del Rio. He's a
Yeah, that's... I don't know about the Alberto. I mean, I like him. Don't get me wrong. Especially if he pulled up in a car. But
He's a little bit of a grapester.
We just might not want him on the roster.
And Chris says, look, Paige put herself in that situation, but he won't go there. Darren in the chat. Hey, Darren says, is Roman Reigns cutting a segment on SmackDown?
Yeah. Because the Tiny Tongan said he's going to come out and beat up Roman and rip him limb from limb.
Pickle says, I'm considering buying ticks and visiting Dallas next year for All In with some old army buddies. You should do it. Do it, Pickle. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Do it, do it. It's in July. Do it, do it.
Yeah, you literally have 12 months to get ready for it.
Colin J is in the chat. Says, hey, Colin.
Hey.
Chris says, let's see from TNA, I'd bring in Joe Hendry, Miss PCO, Matt Cardona, a.k.a. Zack Ryder, his K-Fab girlfriend, Steph, D. Lander, and bring in Rosemary to face Sister Abigail, a.k.a. Nikki Cross or Paxley from NXT.
That's interesting.
PCO was like an old man. He's like 80.
There's no way I'm bringing Zack Ryder back.
Yeah.
And, Matt Cardona. I don't think he needs to be on there.
Yeah. KO's gonna slap him upside the face. Get him, KO. Kick him in the pants. Colin says, where's my man? Young Gun. Hello, KO. And Piccolo says, I have no interest in SmackDown tonight. Doesn't sound like it. I mean, you made yourself a pretty fabulous dinner, so I wouldn't have any interest in SmackDown either.
What, is she just gonna foul her? That's player hater. Deonna Taurasi.
Somebody should stab her.
Diana Taurasi.
Literally, they should just stab her.
Can you not talk about stabbing people?
I think that they should just shiver.
No.
Why not?
I'm watching a basketball game.
Shiv.
Stop. Nobody needs to die for
I
a
didn't
game.
say dying. You don't have to die.
He's stabbing her with the
A
jab.
toothbrush that you
Oh,
know, sharpen in the
That
back.
is death.
Shiv. Shiv.
There he is, the tiny Tongan.
He's got the tiny Tongan next to him.
He's putting the weird bead.
Colin's like, they would ruin PCO like TNA. His ROH gimmick was elite, and Cardona said he would only come back as Cardona. Jay's got knives. Knife. Like, how dare you, little ref man?
Is Roman going to acknowledge him?
Bruh.
I'm going to say no. Never.
I'm a man. Bruh. Sorry.
Glad that you're a man. Because I'm gay.
That one. Yeah, bruh. I told that ref. Bruh.
My number's 42.
My name's Manda.
They call me Manda.
Feels like quit spamming you. Pickle, did you make yourself some musubi too while you were at it? Some spam and rice. I mean, you already made rice.
What the
Get
heck?
you some.
Why would he make more food? He's eating. Nobody eats double food.
I don't know.
Especially a different meal.
It's not really a meal. It's kind of a snack.
Rice and spam is not snack.
It's rice and spam, but you wrap it with seaweed.
Oh, that sounds like a
It's
snack.
gross because it tastes like fish. It's not as good as you think it would be.
It doesn't
for me.
sound good at all, actually.
I bet you'd like it, actually. Like the spam, you like cook in a sauce, and then you put it you shape the rice into like a square, like the same size as the spam. So you like put it in the like spam container, right? So then you press it down in there, and then you put the spam on it. And
There is a
pop it
commercial
out.
break while we're getting cooking lessons here.
And then you take seaweed and wrap it around it.
Where do you get a seaweed?
You can get them almost anywhere now. They like have them as snacks. Little seaweed things like they're like this. Little sheets of seaweed.
Cool. Is the oceans losing seaweed? Is it causing any
Not that I know of.
global warming or anything?
Chris says, I'd also bring in Anna Jay and Sky from AEW to face NXT women here. It would be so great TV. Colin J says, hashtag we want Marty. And Piccola says, so it'll be in July. Perhaps we can check out Six Flags while we're there. Yeah. In July, because it'll be hot. So you'll want to go to a water park.
My daughter did that this summer. Went to Texas and then Six Flags.
Chris says, if WWE could get Mina Shirakawa, that'd be great as well, especially then when go to Netflix. Colin says, we need Kelly Klein and Maria Manic to come out of retirement and stab Becky and Bianca till they change gimmicks. Feels like not everyone can be choir boys and girls backstage. You have to have some ruckus in the roster.
Yeah, a little bit. I think so. You don't want it to be just a nice, peaceful place. Bring in Goldberg
Yeah.
and Brock
Yeah, there you go. Bring them all.
and Bro, whatever Bro's name was, I can't remember.
Chris.
Riddle.
Chris says, yeah, I've been to Six Flags in Arlington. Lots of fun. Sounds like it.
Saints, the 49ers. Hey, there's Notre Dame. Oh, it's just SEC school. Oh, no, it's a view. The Big 12, they'll have mine. Arizona State. That Notre Dame one, though, man. Almost can't say no to that. Look at it. The bottom one.
Oh.
Notre Dame.
Hmm.
That's badass. Arrgh! He's still around, huh?
He's like, I never got a real title, so I had to make one up. Colin says MJF joined WWE. Cody turned heel, his real self, and then they joined Austin Theory with Vince McMahon as their manager and call their heel faction white privilege.
Oh, Jesus.
Good God. My
Love it.
Lord. That sounds terrible.
I'm down. White privilege.
Duh.
That is some shit Vince would do.
White
I'll tell you that.
privileged. He's dying, so he'll never make it. Chris is like electric. Colin J is like greatest. And Pico is like, it's what been about a week. And there's still those ray gun memes just everywhere. Oh yeah, they're everywhere.
Oh my God, dude. So somebody took and they printed her out. And then they cut her out
While she was laying on the floor.
in sheet metal. And then had it painted and stickered, right? So it's all fancy. And so it's her laying on the floor, right?
Yeah, doing the weird move thing she did.
That weird where she folds in half.
Yeah.
And it's the windshield wiper on the back of the car.
I saw that. I did
you?
see that. Yeah. That's
Oh
funny.
my God. That's the game changer right there. It's like the Hawk 2 girl.
Good call.
So is it going to be the summer of the Hawk 2 or the summer of Ray Gun?
Well, considering all the controversy around Ray Gun and all the bad stuff that's now coming out during their investigation of this Rachel Gunn.
Yeah, I've been watching that. It's still famous, though. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter
She's
why
going to
you're
be famous for a lot of things, and not all of them funny or good.
So the girl that she beat in the first round of the tournament was superior. Like, she was one of the best breakdancers in the country. And she won in the first round.
Because of her
boyfriend.
Yes, because she rigged it to win. She literally cheated to win.
Because she knew the people, the judges or whatever.
She cheated to even be in the breakdancing thing. She made her own committee and everything.
Right, but she is so good that it doesn't matter. Like, if you're good enough to represent your country...
Stop.
Then it's
Stop
fine.
trying to make fetch happen, Travis.
It's fine.
Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not cool.
If
That's
that wouldn't have
definitely not
happened, we
cool.
wouldn't be talking about the Olympics.
The problem of it is it makes it all look bad. Like, that kind of crap.
Yeah, the Olympic committee's
it
doing
makes
an
them look bad.
investigation.
That and the whole boxing thing with the women's boxing, there's another investigation that needs to really, really happen.
Because his trainer knew.
Oh, yeah. Not only that, but people he'd already sparred with before knew he was a man. Came out and said it. Literally came out and said, oh, yeah, I've sparred with him. Full-blown woman.
Look at, he's got his middle finger out. Did he know he had it out?
Why is
Does
he
he know he's
flipping
flipping
people
everybody
off?
off? See it? Still out.
Maybe. I don't know. Colin's like, it sounds amazing. And Kofi Kingston can join them and say this whole time I started Jamaican and then I said I was African when everybody knows I'm really white. Let's go, white privileged. Oh, Jesus Christ. Picole's like, to be fair, we haven't had spam in the house for years. What the fuck, Picola?
It's her fave.
Like, what kind of an Asian Pacific Islander are you? You don't have spam in your house? I'm appalled. Completely appalled. You know you can get the low sodium kind. And it's just as
Oh! Just scored another 3.
good. Ooh.
Oh, there's Tarazi.
Chris says, fuck off, man. We need Garza by himself, man. Pair him up with Tiffany Stratton. It'd be funny since they aren't going to pair LA Knight with her. LOL. Ever Blessed is in the chat. Hey, Ever Blessed says, hey guys, hello. Colin says, even though I completely agree with the Garza comment, when they're not pushing Nakamura or Andrade as world champion, that won't happen. Yeah, we haven't seen Nakamura for a while, and they're never going to push Andrade towards it. Chris says, put a title on someone who gives them an ego. Fuck off, LA. Get off your high horse.
Look at that score change.
He's always...
They had a lead.
Yep, he's always had an ego, Chris. You can't say that the title gave it to him. C Wrestling is in the chat. Hey, C Wrestling says, hey, mates, hello.
Hello, Governor.
Colin says, yes, see, it's controversial because Nia Jackson is a man, and so it's that former AEW Women's Champion. Are you talking about Nyla Rose?
Old Nyla. There's Tits McGee.
Ruining that celebration.
What is she wearing?
She's wearing her
belt?
70s outfit, and yes, that's a belt.
It's tacky time.
Fuck Chelsea.
Mimi. Can I call you Mimi?
No. Well,
Okay,
Mimi.
That's alright, you're gonna get smashed.
Don't worry, you're going to get...
Oh, shit!
There it is. Oh, you think you're funny? Oh, no. She hurt her
ruined
face.
My celebration that I didn't like anyways.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the Street Profits!
Well, at least Tiffy didn't have to bow down. That's always good.
Yeah, we didn't want to see that.
Everbless says, hey guys, did you hear Bobby Lashley just signed with AEW?
I did not. Is that real, or did you hear it from Trust Me, bro?
That sounds fake as fuck. Chris like, oh shit, Michin coming out of Aldi's office. Did he fuck you? That's disgusting. Maybe. We haven't seen Keith Lee. Maybe he's having some, heart issues. She likes to feed him until he dies. Pretty sure that's what she's trying to do. I think she's trying to kill him. Colin says, Dom or Drew world champion, or that's it. Those are the only two. That's all. Nyla Rose is a former man, and Nia Jax is a current man. No.
Nia Jax is not a man.
Nia Jax has never been a man. Yeah, not even once has Nia ever been one. Sorry.
She was a model.
Chris says, hello, Fake C Wrestling Channel, LOL. Colin's like, Lashley did not. It's it from Trust Me, bro. Trust me, bro. It totally is happening. Everbless is like, it's real. Trust me, bro. Pickle's like, she's pretty embarrassing. Colin's like, Nia Jax has the Piccolo syndrome. Oh. She confused with other beings. It's obvious she has a man inside of her on a woman inside of a man. I mean, look at her. She looks like a normal lady.
She's just not thin, is all. She's not, like,
I don't
obese.
think she ate a man. That's weird, dude.
She might have.
Like, I feel like that's not right.
She's a man-eater.
She might be. Ah. Carmen Jackson's in the chat.
Hey,
Carmen Jackson. Warm welcome, sir or ma'am. This is my first on this channel.
Oh, I'm glad that you're in here. Make sure you
We're
subscribe.
having a commercial.
And it's a good commercial.
It's about food.
Up in here. Arby's.
Up in here. Up in here.
Also watching some Caitlin Clark over here. The fever. Sweating like I got a fever. That was yesterday. How muggy it was.
It was gross.
Oh my god.
It was so bad.
Look at her
It was like heavy.
Her sides upside down. I love 22.
Like the air was like so heavy. It was yucky caca.
Did you know she sold out every game she's played in?
Yeah, in every city. It doesn't even have to
Home
be their
or away.
hometown.
Yeah.
And those fuckers are like, we're so jelly.
She's actually
Like, we
sold.
hate you.
She's sold more tickets on the road than she has at home.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. Ah, Colin says, she looks like she smells like my dog's feet. Like Fritos? Like Fritos?
It's a good one.
Maybe. I don't know.
Fritos.
Carmen's like, do you like seafood? That sounds gross, no.
Seafood, is that when you see food and you eat it?
Like you chew it up and then show it to people in your mouth?
Ew, no, you just see food and
Pico's like, I
Seafood
can't
diet.
believe you have me watching the WNBA. Why not? It's amazing. You should have seen the guy during the halftime show, Pico. Where were you?
He climbed
the guy
chairs.
climbed up chairs and then balanced on top of him. He was like 85 years old.
Probably closer to 70, but he was older.
He was 85
85 years young. Handstand on top of some chairs. It was the halftime show. He stacked the chairs first as he was climbing them. And he had a chair assistant.
He's like, us choose the best time to ask to joining. You sound like you're drunk, dude. Did you have some drunkenness or did you just wake up from your nap? People's like, I smell seafood. That sounds quite gross. Blech. Colin's like, yes, like Fritos. But no, my dog does not have Frito feet. Are you sure?
Frito feet.
I feel like your dog now has Frito feet, Colin.
I want to eat Fritos.
There's something in the thing.
What's a Frito? Oh, I know what a Frito is. I want some spicy ones. What's the ones that they
just
used
put
to
some
have?
Frank's Red Hot on them.
That's true.
Are you talking about the chili cheese ones?
Maybe that's what they're called. Hey, Michael Jackson's up in there with his white glove.
Carmen's like, do you know my aunt in WWE? No, I don't know anything about your aunt. Colin's like, if your aunt's in the WWE, why are you wasting your time on here instead of being rich and famous? That's usually how it goes.
DIY.
Carmen's like, my mom passed away.
Oh,
Yeah, my
sorry to
mom
hear
passed
that.
away too.
Hers did also. Mine's not faring very well, but...
Colin says, yeah, she's on me right now. I'm sniffing as we speak. You're sniffing your feet? It's kind of weird. It's a weird thing to say, Colin, that you're sniffing your dog's
DIY.
feet. Chris is like, Trick Willie. Not Trick Willie, Chris. Colin's like, you said your aunt, not your mom. Pico's like, you're talking about Frito pies. That's a Texan recipe. Sure is, Picola. Texan recipe. You take Fritos, and then you take, like, taco meat and cheese, put it in a casserole dish, and then bake it in the oven. Colin says, my mom died too. Let's go for the moms. You don't sniff your dog's feet? Yeah, why would I sniff my
Who
dog's
sniffs dog's feet? My dog's feet probably smell like chicken shit.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere near his feet.
They love to walk in chicken shit.
Or their own shit. Chris is like, yep, I love Frito pie. I am not surprised, Chris. You are in Texas. You are definitely a Texan. So you're like, Frito pie. Colin's like, my dog's feet, not a dog feet. What's the difference? What's the difference between dog's feet and dog feet? What? Robbie says,
It's too deep of a question.
Robbie's back awake. Oh, D, that's mean shouting at Cola. How's that mean? That's not mean at all.
She likes to yell.
Picola's like onions, tomatoes, tomatillos, black beans.
Please don't do the indie wrestling crap.
It's gonna happen. Let's shake hands. Well, you guys are really good. Colin's like, I'm not going around sniffing any dog's foot because it's a dog's foot. It's my dog's foot. Well, we have dogs, but I'm not gonna go sniff their feet. I'm not even gonna sniff the cat's feet because we know what they do with their feet. I don't.
Shovel shit.
Basically. Piggle's like, oh, was he yelling?
They're
I'm
like-
not paying attention.
They're like carny folk. They shovel shit.
Robbie says feet. It sounds D. Carmen's like, my aunt's name is Liv Morgan. Oh, that's
nice.
so special. I didn't even know she had siblings. Thought she was an only child and her daddy hated her.
Maybe they just have the same name.
Colin says, well, I want to eat your aunt's inner butthole cat. Oh my God, Colin. That sounds excessive.
Like
And
Jeffrey
quite
Dahmer
wrong.
or like
Jeffrey Dahmer, like eating of the inner butthole cavity.
or are you
Or-
talking like Ron Jeremy?
There's a huge difference. Like, where are we going with this?
What
bud?
side are we on here?
What kind of extreme gross are we going with here?
Hey, look, it's Tim Burton movie. It's called Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. Colin says, yeah, I'm not sniffing my cat's foot if I had a cat. What? Yeah, me neither. I have the cat on my lap, but I ain't sniffing his feet. His face, maybe,
Shake,
but not his
shake,
feet.
Shake Sonora.
Probably like,
Shake
that's
your body.
hilarious.
Shake,
Colin's
shake,
like, no,
shake
like,
Sonora.
nose in the vag, ball, tongue in the cavity. Girls, no, come on. Yeah, that's Ron Jeremy, Betty. That's a totally Ron Jeremy move.
That's the Ron Jeremy.
And if you don't know who Ron Jeremy is, you're too young to be in here.
I'm hornier than Ron Jeremy.
Oh, now Carmen's in the hospital. Why are you on the phone if you're in the hospital watching us? That's just odd. That's weird. Are you like one of those Make-A-Wish people? Yeah, we can't do anything for you. People's like, Travis, get with the times.
Is there a new porn star?
Is there a new Ron Jeremy out there that we don't know about?
I don't
Is he extremely popular?
I know there's a woman named Riley Reed, because I saw her on the Logan Paul podcast. But I don't know any dudes.
People's like, I know a name, but they normally call him Agent 47. Oh my. Colin's like, what does that have to do with your aunt being Liv Morgan and the fact that everybody wants to eat her butthole? I don't know, but being in the hospital really makes it a thing. Colin's like, Ron Jeremy, I believe, has 13 plus inches, if I'm not mistaken. Godly mustache. I have no idea. I don't know what his reputation is, but Ravi's like, D defo sniff the cat's butt. Ravi,
Ew.
that's just repugnant, my friend. Like, why did you take it there? Like, we were all having fun and laughing about stuff and just goofing off, and then you had to make it gross. You just had to make it really gross. Dude, like, that's nasty. Stop it. Ew. Carmen's like, no. Do you want me to stick the cat's butt?
He's got a piece of poop on him. I know what it smells like.
Colin's like, definitely only sniff cats' buttholes if you're Kenny from South Park. I think they sprayed in their faces so they'd get high. I remember that episode. They'd get all high and like all crazy, and then like Kenny was like completely addicted to it or some shit.
Yeah, I think it killed him.
It did. Everything kills him.
Looks like it's over here soon.
Piccola says, we can share offline. Ooh, sharing is caring, Piccola. Carmen's like, do you want to have church today? Praise break. Oh my God, are we having church? Praise. Praise hallelujah. Colin's like clapping about it. And Piccola's like, wait, wasn't that Tom Selleck? The 13 inches with the godly mustache? Could have been. Colin's like, I love you all.
Tom Selleck.
Chris says, Travis, what is your fave the one nickname in wrestling? Like, there is the great one, The Rock, the bizarre one, Goldust, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, the one and only Ricochet.
The mysterious one. I just watched her. Blair Davenport. I'm a prisoner of the moment.
Tomorrow we'll forget everything that happened. Colin's like, never block me again. Don't be gross then. Just don't be gross, and we won't. Chris says, also can't forget the prestigious one, Joe Hendry. Ayla's in the chat. Hey, Ayla. Hey. Peel's like, yeah, I can't stand you. You're a loose cannon. Right? Ayla's like, please block Colin J. Colin's like, Kitty Peach killed Kenny, you bastards. It's true. Carmen's about WWE, and Ayla's like, ew, what did Colin do? Peel's like, the green one. Is that the Grinch?
Oh.
Is that the green one? The Grinch?
I think so.
Nice.
He's a mean one.
Or is it the jellyfish person? Who's the jelly? This is supposed to be a tag match with the DIY and the Street Profits, but I'm not exactly sure what this is going to attain for them. Is this them chances to get like their belts or something, or a chance at the title belts, or?
I don't know. DIY's not the champions.
I know they're not. So is this like them going against each other to get the first
Maybe.
contender match for it?
Maybe. Number one contender match.
Chris is like the Velveteen one. Patrick Clark, a.k.a. Velveteen Dream. The final.
Isn't he the pedophile one?
Fevers one.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
It's over.
Allegedly. So the Fever won.
Caitlin Clark with the dub.
She got him a win with the team. She's like, you guys are amazing. I'm going to tell you guys how great you all are. She's like, we are a team, everybody. Like, she's so weird. I don't know how to take this. She's like all inclusive and weird. We hate her. We hate her. Everything about her. Colin's like, I like how dude said, don't forget about the prestigious is one Joe Hendry. But I guarantee you, he's only known him for 6 months. I've been watching him for like 6 years.
I've been watching him since
Joe
he
Hendry.
married freaking Bobby Lashley.
Joe Hendry?
Yeah.
He married him?
Him and Lana.
Oh.
He was their attorney, Lana's attorney.
Was that 5 years ago?
Maybe.
Ayla says the green one gave me troll in Central Park green thumb. It's like, Ayla, what did I do? And Carmen's like, Liv Morgan tell you guys the hi. No, she did not.
Liv Morgan.
No, she did not, Carmen. You're in the hospital.
Liv Morgan is the crybaby one.
The crybaby one, totally. Yes. Colin's like, wait, why should I be blocked? What did I do? I don't know. What did you do? Chris is like, Colin J, tell me how long Joe Hendry was digital media champion. Colin's like, some people don't understand that some people are in a country called America, and I can say what I want, not to mention everybody likes Liv Morgan's butthole.
Well, only when you're eating it.
I don't like Liv Morgan at all. Like, I fucking hate her.
Well, hopefully you're not eating her butthole.
I don't want anything to do with her butthole. I literally would set her on fire.
Would you pee on her to put her out?
No, I wouldn't have any. I would walk away from her being on fire. It was like, apparently you're gross and you can't spell loose cannon. Pico's like, does she have endorsements? Colin's like, I know he was digital media champion for about 2 months. I've been watching Joe Hendry since before Ring of Honor. Please do not try to ask me every single question. I'm going to totally ask you everything about him because I know nothing.
I can honestly tell you I've seen him twice in my entire life. And
I don't even know what he looks
Once was
like.
on NXT a couple weeks ago, and the time before that was when he was out there with Lana.
Yeah.
as
I don't
an
even
attorney.
remember what he looks like or anything about him. And the only thing I know about him is what Chris spouts about him in our chat all the time. That's it. That's all I know. That's the extent of my knowledge about this person.
He's the greatest.
Colin's like, Joe Hendry
modern
is a
time.
marriage coordinator. Yes, sir. Chris is, okay. Otherfucker Colin. I saw Joe Hendry versus Gardo in TNA when it was only called Impact with the Eagle logo. Oh my God, you guys need to stop fighting in the chat. Everybody needs to be put in a timeout. In your corners. In your corners! There is only like 20 minutes left of this show. I do not want to have to be banning people. People's like, so what's with Joe Hendry? I don't fucking know, people, but I'm about to hate him. And I'm going to hate everything about him.
Why?
Every single thing about him now I don't like.
Do you think it's because he likes Liv Morgan's butthole?
Probably. It was like, yeah, tell him, Chris. Colin's like, Liv Morgan, not the greatest indie, but she's doing the best work of her career. Yeah, it's called being on her knees a lot. It was like, I just got here. I don't know what the fuck is going on. You know what, Ayla? I wish I just got here so I could say I have no idea what's going on. Oh, wait. You know what? I've been here the whole time and I still have no idea what the fuck is going on. Pickle's like, Sophie thinks Hendry is better than John Cena.
Dun 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 dun.
Ooh. Well, I bet Hendry might act better than John Cena in the last movie I just saw him in.
It wasn't him. It was that girl that he was in there with. That movie was fucking terrible. She tried to overact, but she was very bad in the first place, and her overacting made it like cringy, or whatever word you'd use there.
Colin says, if you don't remember what he looks like, just say his name and he appears. Trust me, he's legit.
Right. Oh! Well, it ran right into the knees.
Yeah,
Ford's done.
I already don't like him. It was like, Sophie is lying. Chris is like, hey, well, I've been here longer than Colin D. So there's that before you ban people. I'm kidding, Chris. I'm not going to ban anybody. I really just don't care. I'll just stop reading your guys' stuff and move on with my life. It was like, right, Chris is OG Gab fanboy. Pico's like the Asian one, Aquafina. Oh, God. Not the Aquafina.
Uh-oh.
Colin's like, Hendry is better than Cena in ring-wise, and if you compare how long they both have been wrestling, yes, but come on, dude. It was like, you can ban me if you want. I'll pull an AA run on y'all. Yes! Will you make 258 accounts, please?
Johnny Gargano kicks Dawkins right in the cranium.
Not his head. He's going to have a concussion.
He's the spaghetti one, right? Is that one of your favorites, the spaghetti one?
Colin's like, someone's on ayahuasca. Colin says, Alia. I'm the best at coming back. You can't be... Oh, Colin. You don't know what you're talking about. It's like Colin, or should I say Cole in... Robbie's like, Ayla, please do. Ayla's like, I will do because I'm not mentally okay today. Okay. Colin says, call the been here longer. Chris kind of is having a moo. And P. Cole's like, Ayla, you're my hero.
Uh-oh. Dawkins is going to get pinned.
Chris is OG. He's been here since we've been here.
There it is.
He's got special places and hearts and stuff.
No, Dawkins kicked out.
I know things about his life. Not much, but I know things. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Like, I think that he was supposed to kick him somewhere else, not in his chin.
Yeah. Right
I
in
feel
the
like
chest.
he was supposed to kick him in the chest, and he kicked him in the face. He's like, I'm going to murder your family, Mr. Spaghetti.
Oh! Spinning neck breaker.
He's like, I'm going to
Ford
get you,
going
Mr.
up top.
Spaghetti, and your
Pay
family,
attention to
too.
Ford.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Blah.
Neck breaker. I'd have rather seen the frog splash, but whatever. We want the smoke. He's the froggy one.
I was like, how can you not see two A's? Ha ha. Collins says, they don't know. Chris is like, puppets. I mean, profits win. Those street profits won against somebody. See, they get to have they're the number one contender now. That's what it was for.
Good.
They're not going to win. It's fine. They'll
Next
lose.
Friday. The Tiny Tongan and Jacob Fatu.
It was like, I just
Bless
love...
you. Jacob Fatu. Bless you.
Oh, my. It was like, I just love love, and I love to hate on people, too. And Robbie says, Ayla was so good at coming back, she stayed at the back. Oh, no. Colin's like, trust me, they love to hate on you. Colin's like, I was so good at coming back, I made 50 different accounts. Oh, my. Oh, sweetheart, you're an amateur. You're an amateur. I'm sorry to inform you. You're an amateur. We have lived through the death times of Aaron.
I have to take a shower. I'm going to go on a run.
Oh,
Pizza's here.
My Wi-Fi's. What is it?
Oh, my Wi-Fi's down, sorry.
My Wi-Fi's down. Oh, my Wi-Fi was gone for a minute.
Sorry I wasn't here. My Wi-Fi was down.
Gotta get my pizza. It's my cousin. Oh, is it?
Pizza man robbed me.
Pizza man robbed me. I went for my run. I'm back. It was like, no one hates me. Clearly, you're new, kiddo. I figured. Chris was like, bloodline stuff time. Yeah, bloodline stuff time. Colin's like, no one hates anyone, but trust me, you're not likable right now. We need Joe Hendry to appear. He can't. He's not on this channel or in this section of what's happening. This is bloodline time. We got the Team U bloodline happening right now. Feels like last 15 minutes usually are tribal Team U. It's true. It's like, Joe Hendry is a loser. Poor kid, Colin. Oh, no. Riley's like, oh, do you love me? That's had me. Colin's like, if I'm an amateur, what the fuck? Yeah, dude. Like, 50 accounts is nothing, my friend. I'm so sorry. Like, it really isn't. Like, we've had PTSD from this. You'll never understand. It's fine. It's all right. It's good. It's all good. 50 accounts is a lot, though. Chris says, so if Oba Femi comes to main roster and face Roman or Solo for the necklace, will he become a tribal chief? It seems he's already an African tribal chief, but will he become a Samoan tribal chief?
No.
No, I don't think so. You gotta kill him? That's the only way you get off the list? Why was there a troll? Craven the Hunter.
That's how you
Interesting. A Marvel person. I don't know anything about that Marvel.
I try to make it 21.
Colin's like, that's wild. It was like, Colin, go take a run in the shower. Colin's like, we need Liv. Jeez. Ugh. Nobody needs that. We're always like, a run or a shower. Can he handle both? No, you have to run in the shower to make it worth our efforts of knowing who it is. It was like, I literally have over 100 AA band accounts. I thought it was in the 200s. Colin's like, Jesus Christos. And Robbie says, Ayla, that's insane on so many levels. You fucking think? You think? You think that might be a little insane? Colin's like, AAA would never let him become a Samoan tribal chief. He barely lets races outside of their race when it comes to factions. Oh, come on now. We got the Triple H in there now. He would never do that. He likes to have diversity in every group.
As long as they're white.
It was like, I'm not lying. Chris is like, Craven is a Spider-Man villain, so I don't know why he looked like a hero in this trailer. Is he? He's a Spider-Man villain? Huh. Interesting. Kind of like what they did with Venom, maybe?
Venom?
They made it like stuff. Colin's like, Craven the Hunter is one of the Sinister Six from Spider-Man. Huh. It's like, probably is. I'll screenshot it later and send it to you. It's wild. I was like, dude, it's a dangerous day when you think. Oh, that's really nice of you, Robbie, to be like all nice yet rude at the same time. It's cool. It was like, any pay-per-views coming up, I want to come over and be on the TV.
You're welcome to next Saturday.
Yeah, next
Sunday.
Next Sunday.
Next Sunday. Come on over.
It's an AEW one, though. It's blah. That one's dumb. Don't let Travis get out of that one.
You'll be fine.
I don't want to do it.
I wasn't planning on doing it anyways.
Chris says, so Santos would become a Mexican tribal chief. Rob's like, Ayla, if you're lying, you're dying. Colin's like,
anyways, and then the week
I
after
got
that,
it. Sorry,
there's
man.
one.
Triple H.
You can come to that one.
Triple H. It's the same anymore.
You're welcome to come to that one.
Robbie says, D, I'm always nice to you. What the fuck ever,
It's
man.
in Germany, so you can come
You just
over in the middle of
insulted
the
me.
daytime.
You insulted me earlier. You insulted me now. Nice. Bullshit. It was like, next Sunday? How late? Oz has ski.
No, it's in the middle of the day. Like, honestly. It'll be over by, like, 4.
Colin J says, well, my paper fee is coming up. You can come over and be all over the internet. All you have to do is let me eat your butthole like Liv Morgan. That's gross, man. Nobody wants their butthole eaten. Liv, maybe. You'll just have to keep it in that area. It was like, I wish I was lying. Colin's like, pay-per-view.
I told you, I gave you an idea for a live
I like
broadcast.
paper fees way better than pay-per-view. I think that's way funner. My paper fees instead of pay-per-view. My paper fees. I love it. Those are my favorite. It's like, the fuck? Robbie's like, D, you're doing it Sunday.
I'm not planning on doing it.
I'm not doing anything Sunday.
You are.
Not this Sunday.
Next Sunday.
I'm doing nothing Sunday, next Sunday either. Colin's like, you said you wanted to be on a pay-per-view. I was like, I get it. He's never seen a woman in real life. That's why he's bitter.
Is that why he wants to do it in the butthole?
I don't think he wants to do it in the ball. He just wants to eat them. That's kind of gross.
I'll eat your heart out like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh, no. He's calling him out. He thinks that if he calls him out, he'll just come right out there. Why would he do that? Like, that's just dumb. I hope he doesn't show up. Why would he come out there? Like,
A real
tribal chief wouldn't. He wouldn't come at the beck and call of some weirdo like that. Like, play his music, make him think that he's coming out, but he doesn't show up.
Because he's too cool.
It's never going to happen. Oh, Colin's about buttholes and getting eaten. Dude, like, I'm not going to read your comments anymore if you're going to talk about that. I don't want to read it. Robbie's like, D excited for AEW UK, crying and laughing. It was like, nope, dude, I go to Travis and Deletus and host the Wrestling Gab often. Colin's like, yes, pay-per fees. No, paper, like, as in, like, paper. That's how you spelled it. It was much better. Paper fees.
Because the paper fees.
Robbie's like, oh, Elon TV, that's for the Yeet crew. Oh my God, Robbie. That's just horrible. Ew, Colin. We're not reading any more of those.
15,000.
Chris is like, yeah, dude, I blocked that guy. I don't blame you, Chris. I don't want to talk about butthole eating anymore. I'm kind of done. And I fucking hate Liv Morgan so much that I'm just like, yeah, no. It's like, joke's on him. My eggplant would blind him. Clench your beehole, Colin. Oh, no. Yeah. It looks like you guys flatter me. Oh, jeez. Ew, Colin's using voice texting. That's why it made all those mistakes. That's awesome. Paper fees.
Steak?
They need to make a phone for full-figured women. Did you say steak? No, mistake. He's like, dude, you need to take these. Thanks, buddy. This is dumb, and I hate everything that's happening on my TV right now.
Why do you think you hate it so much?
I don't know.
Because it's so good.
It's almost as bad as
got
the
that tiny
butthole
tongue
talk
out
in
there.
the chat. I was like, you once said Liv could go far. What are you talking about? I never did, Robbie.
She has went far. Too far.
Yeah, on her knees a lot. Karis, yeah, and we're done.
Oh. Throwing fisticuffs right in the center of the ring. Somehow Roman hasn't already kicked his ass. They're keeping Jacob Fatu away from him, by the way.
They're keeping him away from Roman?
Yeah, because they want that to be a main event type thing.
Really?
Yeah, because Roman's going to job all three of these guys.
Why does he have to job them all?
It's just how he is. Like,
And then he's going to make him bow down to him. Give him the finger. Make him put the necklace on him.
see how small he is?
Is he going to make him put the necklace on him so that he's the tribal chief? Is that what he's going to make Jacob Fatu do?
I have no idea what's going to happen.
Excuse me.
But once Jacob shows up, he'll be the game changer that takes Roman to the limit.
Mm.
Take it to the limit.
Pickles, like you say that about every Friday, D. What is it? What do I say? What is it, P? What did I say? Rob is like, CD, I knew I remembered what? Remembered what? About your fandom? Ew, gross.
Is that a
You guys are disgusting.
woman? I guess that is a woman. Looks like a dude.
Is this boxing?
Kind of. Bare knuckle boxing.
Bare knuckle. weird.
Like that, Roman Reigns with the Superman punch.
Chris says maybe Roman is back because maybe Hollywood wasn't calling WWE as much as they thought they would.
Right. No. They just want John Cena in his weird roles. Go get your jewelry.
Go get your necklace.
Is it weird that he's doing it by himself? Where's Jimmy?
I don't know.
Jay.
He can't be there with his wife.
Why is he acting so weird? Just grab it. Walk away.
Oh, Rob says, gee, you remind me of Barney from The Simpsons when you were cool, man. Chris says, oh shit, Roman got it back. Solo said he would acknowledge. He's like, it's mine, bitches! Becker's in the chat with a smile and a heart. Fun. Chris
Better
is like,
than a
the two
smile
versus
and a heart
Roman.
on.
He's like, this is mine. There's no such thing as OTC. I am the TC, bitches. That's all it took. That was it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're jobbing. See.
Oh.
Told ya. They're keeping him away from him because they don't want him to job him.
They don't want Roman to job Fatu.
Uh-huh.
Because they need him to be what? Better?
Just a wrestler like Seth Rollins or Brock. Or...
Oh, he broke his foot. That's why he hasn't been around. Interesting. Let's see. Robin says, Colin, you say you're not eating poop, but you have found yourself doing... Ew.
Maybe he shouldn't be doing that weird high-flying shit.
Why are we victimizing? Who's a victim?
Ugh. This girl's gonna get beaten bloody.
Is it because she has a prettier face than the other one?
They're both gonna get beaten bloody, but she does have a prettier face, but that's not
I didn't
hard.
say it was pretty. I
That's
just said
not
a
hard to
prettier
do.
face than the other
Than the
one.
man. Where's the tiny Tongan's big brother?
Chris is like, and he jobbed Fatu. Becker, the fingers for WWE. Picola says, oh, not the shield type power bomb. Oh no.
It makes no sense, but what they could do, they're not going to, but they could do, is Paul Heyman shows up.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all like, and then Brock is right behind him. And then those two beat the shit out of anybody in the bloodline. But it needs to be Jimmy and Jay. We've tried this before. Roman Reigns as a babyface is fucking stupid. We've already seen it, and it was terrible.
This is dumb. I hate all of it. Rob is like, so Solo, what's his next move? I don't know.
Roman.
He was like, hey, I'm just bored. Haven't been around much and Sophie left, so what do you expect? I expect exactly what I saw in my chat. And done. Probably like, Roman, just stay at home. Well, they had to come back to try to make this weird Team U bloodline thing like something.
Relevant.
But it's not going to help them at all. So, yeah. Words is like, bruh moment. Yeah, bruh moment right there. It was like, I'm just here putting the gab in wrestling. Awesome. All right. Chris says, bye, guys. All right. Word says, this is why I prefer Raw. Because of the Team U bloodline. Yeah. Well, if Raw was only 2 hours, I'd prefer it too. All right, everybody. Let's say goodnight for the evening. Thanks for joining us for SmackDown tonight for Friday. There is no wrestling stuff this weekend. But there is a UFC pay-per-view if anybody's interested in watching that. That's going to be on Saturday. But otherwise, we'll see you guys again on Monday for Raw. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, thanks for watching Wrestling Gab. Bye-bye.
Bye.